The giant isopod is one of the most remarkable and intriguing creatures of the deep sea, known for its large size, alien-like appearance, and unique adaptations to life in the dark, cold ocean depths. A relative of the common pill bug, giant isopods belong to the crustacean group and are scientifically classified under the genus Bathynomus. These unusual creatures are often found in the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans, inhabiting depths of 500 to 7,000 feet. Giant isopods have adapted to a range of oceanic environments but are primarily known for their ability to thrive in deep-sea habitats where food is scarce and conditions are extreme. Growing up to 16 inches in length, with some rare individuals reaching over 30 inches, giant isopods are significantly larger than their land-dwelling relatives, making them the largest isopods in existence. This size is attributed to a phenomenon called deep-sea gigantism, a trait common in many deep-sea species, likely an adaptation to the high-pressure, low-temperature environment that requires larger body sizes for survival. Physically, giant isopods have a hard, segmented exoskeleton, which is pale or light pink in color, allowing them to blend into the dim surroundings of the ocean floor. Their segmented bodies are divided into a head, thorax, and abdomen, with overlapping plates that provide both flexibility and protection, allowing them to roll into a ball when threatened, much like a pill bug or armadillo. This rolling ability is a defensive adaptation that protects their softer underparts from predators. The head of the giant isopod is equipped with two large, compound eyes, which are highly adapted to the low light conditions of the deep sea. Each eye contains over 4,000 facets, giving them excellent vision in near darkness, though they rely more on sensory antennae than eyesight to navigate and find food. Giant isopods possess two sets of antennae, a shorter pair to help with orientation and a longer pair that senses movements and chemicals in the water, acting almost like a highly sensitive radar system. One of the most interesting aspects of giant isopod behavior is their feeding habits. Living in an environment where food is scarce, giant isopods are opportunistic scavengers, feeding on dead marine animals, fish, whales, and even squid that sink to the ocean floor. They are known to survive on very little food and can go for long periods without eating. In captivity, some giant isopods have been recorded to fast for over 5 years, surviving on stored energy and a very low metabolic rate. When food does become available, however, giant isopods will consume massive quantities, gorging themselves until they can barely move. This ability to eat large amounts at once is crucial for survival in the deep sea, where food sources are unpredictable. Giant isopods have a slow metabolism, another adaptation to the scarcity of food in their environment, allowing them to conserve energy when food is not available. Giant isopods are also known for their unusual reproductive behavior. Female giant isopods lay a relatively small number of large eggs compared to other crustaceans, and these eggs are among the largest of any marine invertebrate, often around the size of a marble. After laying her eggs, a female will carry them in a specialized brood pouch called a marsupium, where they are protected until they hatch. This ensures that the young are born fully developed, capable of independent survival from the moment they emerge. Juvenile giant isopods resemble miniature versions of the adults and immediately begin scavenging for food, relying on their innate survival instincts. Giant isopods reproduce slowly, with a long developmental period, which is common among deep-sea creatures. This slow reproduction rate, combined with their low metabolism, allows them to thrive in the deep sea where resources are limited, but it also makes them vulnerable to environmental changes. Giant isopods are relatively solitary creatures, often roaming the ocean floor alone in search of food. They are generally inactive and slow-moving, conserving energy between meals, and spend most of their time hidden in the soft sediment or under rocky outcrops. Because the deep-sea environment is largely devoid of sunlight and vegetation, giant isopods rely entirely on the marine snow that drifts down from the upper ocean layers, a mixture of organic particles, dead organisms, and fecal matter. This diet has made them integral to the deep-sea ecosystem, as they help to break down and recycle nutrients that settle on the ocean floor. By feeding on carrion, giant isopods play a critical role in the deep-sea food web, preventing the buildup of dead matter that would otherwise disrupt the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Despite their intimidating appearance, giant isopods are generally harmless and have few natural predators in the deep sea, though some larger fish, sharks, and other predatory deep-sea animals may prey upon them. Their hard exoskeleton provides a natural defense, but they also rely on their ability to roll up and blend into the sea floor to avoid detection. Their adaptations to deep-sea life, while well suited to their current environment, make them vulnerable to changes in their habitat, especially those caused by human activities. Deep-sea trawling and ocean pollution threaten the ecosystems they depend on, while the growing interest in deep-sea mining poses an additional risk by potentially disturbing their habitat and disrupting the food supply. Fortunately, because they inhabit such deep and remote parts of the ocean, they are largely protected from direct human interaction, though scientists continue to monitor the impact of indirect threats, such as plastic pollution and climate change. Giant isopods have also become popular subjects of study and curiosity due to their unique appearance and adaptations, with some displayed in aquariums around the world. However, keeping them in captivity is challenging, as they require specific deep-sea conditions, such as low light, high pressure, and cold temperatures. When these conditions are met, they can survive for extended periods in captivity, though their behavior changes. Some captive giant isopods have displayed long fasting periods, refusing food for years, a phenomenon not yet fully understood by scientists. Researchers continue to study these creatures to learn more about their physiology, especially their metabolic adaptations, which may offer insights into survival under extreme conditions. In Japanese culture, giant isopods have gained a certain level of fame and have even become popular mascots and figures in pop culture due to their unusual appearance and cute yet creepy look. They are sometimes kept as pets in Japan, though this is rare due to the difficulty in replicating their deep-sea environment. In recent years, giant isopods have also gained attention for their occasional appearance on fishing nets and trawling equipment, where they are sometimes accidentally caught by fishermen. Such encounters have brought awareness to the incredible biodiversity that exists in the deep sea and the importance of protecting these mysterious creatures. The physiology of giant isopods is specially adapted to withstand the extreme pressure of the deep ocean. Their exoskeleton, while appearing hard and impenetrable, is actually somewhat flexible, allowing it to absorb and withstand changes in pressure as they move to slightly different depths. Additionally, their slow metabolism and low activity levels reduce their need for oxygen, an essential adaptation in an environment where oxygen levels can be very low. Their body also contains special enzymes that function optimally at low temperatures, enabling them to survive and thrive in temperatures that would be uninhabitable for most marine species. These physiological traits make them a perfect fit for the deep sea but also limit their ability to survive outside this environment. In sum, the giant isopod is an extraordinary example of the diverse and often bizarre life forms that inhabit our planet's deep oceans. Their adaptations showcase the resilience and versatility of life, evolving to fit into even the most inhospitable environments. As deep-sea scavengers, they play a vital role in maintaining the health of their ecosystem, breaking down organic matter and recycling nutrients. Their unique adaptations, such as their large size, water-retaining exoskeleton, slow metabolism, and reproductive habits, make them one of the most remarkable crustaceans on Earth. Protecting their habitat and understanding their role in the oceanic ecosystem is crucial as we continue to explore and utilize deep-sea resources. As scientists learn more about giant isopods, they offer a window into the deep sea's ecological complexity, highlighting the importance of preserving these fragile, mysterious ecosystems that remain some of the least explored places on our planet.